After a 2-week recess, the Dáil is back, and this time it's likely to be a bit different than the stop-start nature of the first few months of the year. Up until now, the speaking rights row has dominated, but there are other things that are coming down the line this time. Top of the list is housing. Fresh off the back of the latest record high homeless figures, housing will be firmly on the agenda. With a new housing plan coming this summer, and Minister James Browne expected to appoint NAMA Chief Brendan McDonagh as the so-called housing czar, there are big jobs and even bigger targets. So the government, Mr Browne and housing will be under an intense spotlight. We can also expect further scrutiny of the Grace report in the coming months. There was widespread criticism of the final report from the Farrelly Commission of Investigation. Tasked with examining the circumstances surrounding allegations of abuse in a foster home against a profoundly disabled woman, there were a number of findings of abuse and neglect. However, the Commission made no findings that she had experienced sexual, physical or emotional abuse while in the care of foster family X. Children's Minister Norma Foley, who was tasked with publishing the report, confirmed that time will be set aside in the Dáil schedule to debate the report. A notable absence so far has been the Oireachtas committees. Now though, the chairmanship jobs have been divvied out and TDs have been assigned to those coveted jobs. And there is plenty of topics for these committees to discuss, like the Arts Council spending €7 million on a failed IT system, or further examination of the Netflix levy. The committees have their work cut out for them. Now that the teacher union conferences are behind us, there will be a continued focus on the upcoming Leaving Cert reforms. While the Education Minister said a delay wasn't the right approach, the unions don't agree. So much so that they said members will be balloted on strike action if concerns over these reforms are not addressed. With reform scheduled to begin in September, attention will be on whether or not Minister McEntee will be able to head off industrial action. And of course, there are tariffs. It may feel like US President Donald Trump's trade tariffs have gone away, but that is far from the case. Work will continue in the background on a European level to find a path forward with negotiations with the US administration, and the government and EU is on a deadline. With the 90-day pause set to come to an end on July 8th, the government will be continuing to put plans in place to try and protect jobs and businesses if economic turmoil does come to Ireland. You can follow all these stories and more on the Irish Independent.